hasta luego. It's left the building. But the raindrop, another nice option. In fact, this is the one I was styling and profiling during our customer celebration on Saturday evening. Saw this just earlier this evening with Adam and his and the gentleman who's presenting this, and it sounded like I was on Portobello Road again. This is the H2O Mop X5. It is the #1 selling steam mop in the UK, and this is for one unbelievable value, $59.95. We're talking about sanitizing, cleaning, purifying the surfaces that you're using right now. And it isn't just for hard surfaces. Carpet, area rugs. Here's one for you. My wife, veterinarian, I've been around pets, vets and owners for the past 23 years. Pet beds is another big one. Not only for getting those little nasties, the little creepy crawlies off the pet bed, but also for purifying, or I should say, fragrances. Now, you ready for this? In fact, you know what? How many steam mops can make this claim I'm about to show you? Now, look at this. Helps remove up to 99% of not just anything, E. coli, salmonella, and here it is, certain other strains of bacteria when held on some hard surfaces for 10 to 15 seconds. 99%. So talk about your cooking surfaces, your prep surfaces, by the way, your cutting boards. Now you're saying, Jeff, that's not possible. It's a stand-up, I could hear you say it, stand-up steam mop. No, not true, because this will break down to a handheld. So this will break down to a handheld steam mop to be able to go ahead to be able to do those surfaces, because this clearly can be set up for your hard floored surfaces, your linoleum, your tiles, your sealed wood surfaces. But then on top of that, this is what we're getting with this. You are getting, of course, this, because, here you go, you're seeing this in the demonstration. Purify, and all you're using is good old-fashioned H2O, right? Purified force for good old H2O, coming through, of course, but very hot temperature. Now, it'll heat up in about 20 to 30 seconds, ready to go. From a cold start, 20 to 30 seconds. Let me show you everything you're getting with this one, because it is comprehensive, and we'll talk about the colors as well. But here's what you get. You get the carpet glider, you're getting the cloth, you're getting the coral mitt, isn't that lovely? The bent nozzle, the measuring cup, the lime scale pin, and the black and blue nylon brushes. That's good, color coding, because maybe you're gonna be using one around the cooking area, another one around the bathroom, I don't know. $59.95, down from $100. And here's the deal. 5 flex pays. Everything else in this show has been 4 flex pays. This one, we're doing 5 flex pays, $11.99, and delivered for free. Now, so far today, from midnight, 1,600 of these have sold. Now, when's the next full presentation of this, Rob? Okay, at 5 a.m. you'll be seeing again in a full presentation, but let me go through the colors. Now, right now, the dark teal, I only have 70 remaining. Only 70 remaining. The other colors that we have here, clearly, we have a specific color. They call it cobalt, they call it blue, gray, red, pink, and of course the teal that's there as well. Thank you so very much. Wow, that was nice. There we are. Yeah, that one, this was for the other one. Yeah, good. So you're getting the 5 colors that are available. Pink, Olympian blue. See, I knew there wasn't just gonna be any blue. Okay, I knew there's no Tuscan magenta. Oh, really? Something like that. Okay, no worries. Pink, Olympian blue, dark teal, gray, and red. So this is your floor steamer, your carpet steamer, your handheld, your window, mirror, glass, everything. $59.95, so you're looking at those surfaces. But think about that stat we showed you earlier. 99% of E. coli, salmonella, when it's been held on that surface for 10 to 15 seconds. That's pretty phenomenal. Then you get that little wonderful microfiber cloth, and you got those almost like hundreds of little fingers running across there, getting all those little bits and pieces up. But this is where you're getting that power of steam. No, we're not talking about chemicals here. This is look at that turbo. Hit that there, and we've got some serious steam pouring through in there, penetrating down, getting those hard to reach areas. Works really well, by the way, with that turbo brush, if you think about it. But if you've got, heavier traffic right now in your home because of guests, which is lovely, we love the guests, but what come with guests, with come additional foot traffic is additional mess, right? You might be sitting right now on your beautiful seat watching a bit of HSN, and seeing on the surface they're not quite as clean as they once were. This is so simple to do. Good old-fashioned H2O, a little bit of water. Within 20 to 30 seconds, it's up and ready to go. Let me just see here, 19-foot cord. So you're not going to be doing what I like to call the outlet cha-cha, moving from one end to the other. I mean, you get quite a way for 19 feet, wouldn't you? 1,300 watts. The capacity of it, look at that cutting through there. Look at that. I mean, it doesn't have a rotating head or anything. That is just steam. And then the microfiber cloth on the base, which, by the way, is machine washable. It's like I'm in a forest of steam mops, aren't I? That goes ahead. This attaches with the hook and loop attachment. Cleans off, chuck it in the wash. Hey presto, off you go. And that's going to be up at 5.